All right. I need to get this off my chest. And I want to read this. I normally go off the cuff, Damo. You know
You
that.
do.
I normally go off the cuff, but this is too serious.
Just
and this
type
is a
written.
press release. It's been embargoed until now. So just sit back and listen. Today is a monumental day amidst the wilderness that is the AFL media landscape, and in particular the world of Triple M football. I say this with a heavy heart. It's a day that's been coming for a long time and is inevitable as night following day. We exist in an environment that flirts with the sophistication of the modern era with its inherent technology, but the reality is, Brownie, the primitive laws of the jungle have never been more apparent or relative. And for the Triple M team, we conduct our affairs under the brutal and uncompromising glare of the Wolfpack. And for our team to continue to operate cohesively and maintain our position as the number one team in football, we need order amongst the chaos. We need to acknowledge there can be only one dominant force amongst the pack. And that, whether we like it or not, that figure shall possess unilateral power to enforce the harsh disciplines inherent with a successful organisation. But there is an even harsher reality in Wolfpack law. And that is challenge is inevitable, particularly when vulnerability and weakness is identified. Today marks a new order at Triple M. The official leader of the team has, and as said, as sad as it may seem, the time is right, been challenged and chased from the pack. And rather than stay and stand his ground and fight for his right to reign, Jim has turned and fled. As we, the number one pack in the business, watch him run for the hills and board his flight to new territory, we do so with a heavy heart, but the realisation that he has had his day. With his matted tail between his legs, he leaves us with little warning and no farewell. Sadly, that is the way it has to be. So I reluctantly assume control as the Alpha Wolf. Officially for the first time. I say officially for we all know, particularly Chaos, Deb Cannon, Package, Teddy Wheeler, Gordon Brown and the rest of the pack. That has been the way it has been for a long time. And I look around the hills of the Etihad Plains and take stock of my new pack. And it's fair to say I'm not overly thrilled with myself. I think we could be right for a challenge if we don't do something today. My long-time colleague Spuddy Boy is a tired wolf at the moment and enjoying a well-deserved spell. I'm prepared to cover for him and know he will come back with a full belly and a glowing coat soon. Duck has shown that he can exist in a pack environment for a period of time, but being subservient does not sit well with him. And he has returned to his Sunday kingdom where he reigns supreme, perhaps biding his time before making his own challenge for the Saturday turf. He knows that is years away. Chief is a wolf that has overindulged on the caribou for too long. And he knows he can't hunt on his own, so he'll be content to feed when he's told he can. I like the look of young Cub Brown. But he keeps running off and trying to drag down Big Moose on his own when he's still a stribling. He needs the strong discipline of the pack. We have accepted this strange breed of New Zealand wolf into our packing squad, who is fully prepared to abandon his Saturday night and Sunday pack at any opportunity. We like that, but we won't accept his New Zealand sheep tendencies in this group. Young Cub Brown may have to deal with him. Which leaves me with the purple wolf. Never has there been a more reliable bitch in this pack. And can be relied upon to constantly front up on hunting expeditions, although expecting him to return with anything more than a small squirrel on his own, he's asking a bit much. Very, very good in a group hunt, and will be the very last to leave at feeding time. Now, we may welcome back our former leader next week, but it goes to the very bottom of the pecking order, even lower than the purple wolf. That's just the way it is. For now, I will lead against my instincts as a lone wolf, and I do so with pride. Yes, it's a motley pack, a brown wolf, a New Zealand wolf, and a purple wolf, but we'll push on and continue to roam the AFL media wasteland with an air of dominance and arrogance that endears us to no one, except our loyal audience. And that's all we will ever care about.
Well said, Gaz. Well said.
So the new order's changed. Jim had been the alpha wolf at Triple M for as
So
long
he's
as
got,
I-
that's it, is
as
it?
long as I
The
can
decision
remember.
to go to
Well,
Perth
Damo,
is gone.
as you know, what happens is that at some stage they will be challenged, and you either stand and fight for your territory, or you run and flee. And Jim is, as we speak, fleeing to Western Australia.
Because you saw off Duck in the past couple of weeks.
Well, as I said,
Stared him down.
As I said, he's one of those ones that came in, sniffed a few bums, thought, no, it's not I'm not ready to challenge, so he's gone back. And the brown wolf who wandered in here, more intent on the races at the moment, which I've been banned to speak about.
That's enough.
And he's excited. Oh, that's good. And the pack's going to go off now because I'm not allowed to share.
No. You're muzzled.
So anyway, that's it, and that's the way it'll be. And we'll have to deal with Jim when he comes back next week.
So what's going to happen when he does come back? Because he will be back on Friday night.
Well, as I said, he goes to the bottom of the pole. He goes under
It's almost 360 feedback time.
Well, he goes under you, Warrior, and you will be above him. So I think you'll be excited
No,
about
that's
that.
not going to sit too comfortably with,
So anyway,
with me even, guys.
I'll look forward to the feedback from our pack, our larger pack, who will be listening. They'll understand that that's the way it is, Sean.
That's
That's exactly how it is.
Well delivered, Gary.
well, that was brilliant. I don't know.